Question 12. Do you type on a computer? Yes. Typewriter? No. Write everything out by hand? That sounds awful. Hi guys, welcome to my all new and improved YouTube writing channel. If you are here from my days as the star of CrystalVations, I believe there's still 8 or 9 of you. Welcome back. Sorry, and please stick around. This is now a writing and reading YouTube channel. Very literary, very highbrow, very serious. I hope it's not going to be serious. That's one thing I hope this won't be. But I am having a go at joining what's called Authortube. I don't want to offend anyone, but I hate that name. I hate the term author. Is there a writer tube? I know there's booktube. I don't know if I'm a full-on booktuber. I do read quite a bit. And I love to collect books. I don't know if I'm a booktuber, and I don't know if I'm an authortuber, but this is my literary tube. I don't know. I'm going to take part today in the Authortube, get this right, Authortube Newbie Tag challenge. It's just it's a set of questions introducing yourself to this little section of YouTube.
Oh.
Okay, let's get started with the questions. Question 1. How did you find out about Authortube? I have mostly watched YouTube to either look up vegetarian recipes or what I really use it for is to watch hours of videos of people dyeing their hair at home with disastrous results. You can find a lot of them. I love to just finish my work for the day, get a big bowl of frozen grapes, sit in front of the TV, cast YouTube, and type in home bleach hair disasters. So the other day I was about 4 or 5 hours into a binge of watching these poor people burn their hair off their heads on camera for views. They're doing it for the views, and I'm viewing it. But I thought, I wonder if there's anything on YouTube that's even more relevant to my interests. I'm a full-time writer. I'm mostly a ghostwriter, but I am a full-time writer. And I thought maybe there's some writing videos on this thing. Maybe there's people doing their writing disasters at home.
Insert footage of me writing at home, am I right?
So I looked up writing tubers, and I found this tag somehow, and I thought I'll give this a go. I'll get in on this fun. Question 2: what genres do you write in? This is not a difficult question. It's a question I don't really know how to answer when people ask me this in my life. For clients, I write very mainstream genre stuff that's going to sell. Mostly mystery, murder mystery, cozy mystery, and sometimes romance. I mostly write mystery, but for my own fun, I like to write stuff that's a lot more off-label. A lot more off-label, experimental, literary, sci-fi, philosophical. That's what I write in under my own My own names. My own names, plural. Question 3. What is your preferred writing tense, point of view, and category of story? That's 3 questions. Question 3 is 3 questions. My preferred writing tense is all tenses all together. I love, obviously, when I'm writing for a client, it makes sense. What I write makes sense. When I'm writing for myself, I like to mix past, present, future, never. I like to mix all the tenses in one, and that's part of my style. No one's ever liked it, but it is part of my style. Point of view, first person. I like to just be in the mind of the character, which is usually me. I like first person and first person pronouns. I. Category of story, e.g. children's, YA, NA, adult, etc. I like to write adult. I like to write some very adult stuff. Okay, question 4. Are you a plotter, pantser, or plantster? I assume plantster is a combination of plotter and pantser, unless it is a third category, plantster, where you're writing, this could be real, that you're writing is like a tree trunk and then a plant and it grows limbs. You know, that's a kind of outlining, isn't it? I don't think it is. I think a plantster is a combination of a plotter or a pantser, which I suppose I am. When I write for my clients, for my work I get paid for, I very much plot everything out and make sure it all makes sense. But when I'm writing for myself, I just make it up as I go, and I don't like it to make sense at all. Question 5. Are you a self-published, published, or yet to be published? Question mark. I think there's a word missing at the end there. Am I a self-published? I'm sort of all 3. I have self-published some great works. It's on the old Kindle. I've got a few things up there. Published, the things I write for clients have been published, or yet to be published. I am a yet to be published. I haven't had anything published under my own name in the style I want to write in. So even though I'm at quite an advanced age, and I do make my full-time living off writing, I still do consider myself a yet to be published. So that's the category I believe I'm in. Question 6. What publishing company, literary agent, and or printing company are you represented by or use? Question mark. If you're not yet published, what is your dream publishing house and or literary agent? That's a very long, convoluted question. I don't really have a dream publisher. In Australia, we don't really have, well, we have literary agents, but they're not really considered important or aspirational to have one. It's not really the same here. You can submit a lot of things without an agent here, and you don't need an agent to get yourself published. I don't really have a dream publisher. My dream publisher would be, my dream would be to have my own publishing house, which I have tried to do at various times. Pink Planet Publishing. So, I don't have a dream publishing house. I would like to publish my own. I don't have anything against self-publishing, but it would also be cool to get published through a couple of the small presses that I really like and have my eye on. Question 7. What Authortube related videos can we expect to find on your channel? What a great question. Like I said earlier, I will be doing some book related content, so unboxings, book hauls maybe. what I'm reading, book reviews. But as far as my writing related content, I want to mostly use this channel to document my journey of writing a sci-fi series, which I'll talk about a bit later. Question 8, when did you start writing? I do love to sort of spin it in a very romantic sort of way that I was writing before I could even talk. Before I could even talk, I was writing. Which wasn't strictly true, but I did start writing very, very young. I genuinely did. I was in first grade prep, we call it here, and I wrote a short story when I was very young, when I was about 5 or 6. Question 9, what was the first story you ever wrote? Ah, there you go. The first story I ever wrote was that story. It was called The Pink and Purple Pony. It was about a pony that lived in a cage, and some days it would be pink and some days it would be purple. Question 10, what authors have inspired your writing the most? Philip K. Dick, definitely number 1. I often reference him and his stories in my stories. Likewise, Murakami, that's another big influence that I often reference in my stories. And of course, the cliched Kurt Vonnegut Jr. Those are my biggest inspirations. And Paul Jennings. Definitely Paul Jennings. Question 11. Do you schedule your writing sessions or simply get to writing whenever you can find the time? Definitely schedule or I won't do it. I like to schedule specific writing days and hours for my own stuff, usually at the writing usually at the writing center, usually at the library with a friend, or just here at home. And as far as my work writing goes, I stick to very, very strict times. I like to start at 5 or 6 in the morning and work till 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Question 12. Do you type on a computer? Yes. Typewriter? No. Write everything out by hand? That sounds awful. Or use a blend of those? And where do you write in general? Yes, I type on a computer. I don't think that's an unusual answer. Typewriter, never. I do write some notes by hand, and some I've written entire books by hand. Not to be like, very cute and artistic, but I have done that. And where do I write in general? Right here. Right here is where I write. Right here. Right here at my desk. Number 13, what are you most looking forward to now that you're a part of Authortube? Am I? Thank you. Thank you. I'm most looking forward to using this to motivate myself, to document what I'm doing, share my ideas and my thoughts, my commentary on certain things. And I'm just excited to be back on YouTube after a 10-year hiatus. So those are the 13 questions. I don't think there's even a question saying, what's your name? Where are you? My name is Crystal. I'm an Australian writer. I live in a country town, a large country town, but a country town in Australia. I'm a Pisces. Can you see that? A Pisces. I'm a big fan of the zodiac. I think that should have been one of the questions. What is your zodiac sign? Yeah, I'm a writer. That's my life. It's what I do for work. It's what I do for fun. It's what I do for torture. I am going to be uploading videos a couple of times a week, and you can watch them right here. Thank you so much for watching all the way through this video, and I'll see you on my next video.